Welcome back to the channel. So today I've got the 2022 X4 M40i, so that's the M performance version, powered by the B58 inline 6 twin scroll turbo with 382 horsepower. I believe it's 369 pound-feet of torque. But do apologize if there's any wind noise coming through there. It's a little bit breezy today up here in the Palo Alto Hills. So what's new for the 2022 X4? So it's been on the channel before. It's been on the channel before in the guise of the X4M competition. So today is the M performance version. Now, like the X3 M40i, there are some changes that I don't agree with, and I'll point those out to you. But overall, this is a really good car. I really like the improvements they made with the car, especially in the interior. We've also got the introduction of the mild hybrid system, so it makes that start-stop function a lot smoother, as well as giving it a little extra boost at certain times. But obviously up front, there's a big change with the front fascia. The grills are now connected. You can see this one's got a camera in the front. So it's got the 360 cameras, parking assistance package. And down below, you can see that little radar sensor thingy. That is for the driver assistance professional package now. Now, in terms of additions to the M Performance, you can see cerium gray is gone. So in years past, if you want the extended shadowline trim, the grille here is in black. Without it, it's in cerium gray. The other big change is obviously this M badging on the front, just like real M cars. I say real M cars because this is not a real M car, it's an M performance model. So I thought with the cerium gray, they made a really good step in differentiating the models. Now you're sort of merging it with the M models. You also notice these are double slat grills, which was once the hallmark of an actual M model. So, what else do we have? Revised halo lights. Over here we got 19-inch. These are style 699M wheels. I think look pretty decent, sort of phallic as usual with some of these wheels on BMW. But they also remind me of the Battlestar Galactica Viper fighters from the original series. And we got the red M Sport calipers as well. All right, and then side profile, we'll continue walking around the vehicle. Like a beautiful day up here in Palo Alto. Back end is also revised, so a lot more black plastic yellow with dark graphite. It sort of blends in with the rest of the paint work. You notice also the badging is back to chrome, so cerium gray is now gone. That's probably going to trickle down to the rest of the models as they come up for their LCIs. And so kind of strange it didn't sort of debut on the M240i, but maybe that was just too late since production just started. We should be receiving our first, hopefully by the end of October, but we'll have to wait and see. All right, let's take a look at the interior of this car. So another big change was Sensitech. So now we're at Sensitech 2.0. And on the interior, we have Decora Red in Sensitech 2.0. Now, in terms of feel, I think this is probably a step above Dakota leather and maybe towards Vernasca. But there's lots of fine details here, as well as perforations. So if you do want ventilated seats, you cannot have that with the Sensitech. But I think this is a really good option here. So it's no cost on these Sensitech interiors, but they look really, really good. They look like leather. They sort of feel like a leather. I think it's a vast improvement over the original Sensitech that was on the previous year's X3 and X4. So all these perforated ones come from the debut of the 5 Series, which was last year in the LCI version, 2021 model. All right, another touch I hadn't noticed before was the stitching here, the tricolor M stitching on the steering wheel. So that was once again exclusive to M models, and now it's in the M Performance model. So before this didn't exist, but now it does. Let me know what you think about this sort of merging or blending of lines. On the inside, again, we mentioned driver assistance professional, but we've also got that with that package, the driver attention camera up here in the instrument panel. full iDrive 7, so no longer iDrive 7 Lite. So you do have features that were once exclusive to that, now on the X3 and X4, and that's the reversing or backup assistant, as well as Comfort Access 2.0, which comes in handy now that the digital key is gone. All right, so let's take a look at the options here and pricing. So pricing starts at $62,400. Any metallic paint is going to cost you $550 unless you go for individual colors, which are not like readily available, but there's a limited number available, and more of them will become available, I believe, in January for January production. Driving Assistance Pro, another $1,700. Parking Assistance Package, $700. Premium Package, $1,600, which gets you the heads-up display, at least on the M40i. That's a different story on the base models, the 30i's. We've also got those 20-inch wheels, $600. Carbon fiber trim, nice touch here, just $300. So not a bad deal. Oh, it's only up here on the center console and the doors, upper doors. We've also got Harman Kardon system, so that's another $875. All told, you're just a shade under $70,000 for the MSRP of this particular X4 M40i. That center stack redesigned as well. So lots of nice touches in the revision of the X3 and X4. So again, much bigger screen than prior years. I think this one's a 12.3, so it's basically the same size as the 5 Series and as well as the X5 and X7. But I really like this Takora red interior, which I think debuted on the 4 Series last year. It's a really nice color. More of a, I guess, more towards of a burgundy red on the interior, but not too bright and not too much in your face. But that's about it for a quick tour around the brand new LCI Lifecycle Impulse X4. So let me know what you think of these changes here. Do you like sort of the blending of the M lines with the M Performance model? I'm not sure I really like that touch, but overall I think this is a pretty decent car. Revisions are really, really good. And it is sporty, so I think probably a little bit stiffer than the X3. But we do have some available. Come by and check them out. Of course, I don't know when this video will post, so it may be too late already. But we'll do one quick little walk around as the Honda Fit joins my little video shoot here. The Dark Graphite I think is a pretty decent gray. It's more towards the black end of the spectrum of gray, but shows the lines pretty well. And good metallic flaking means it does shine and change colors. So that's it. So we'll see you at the next video.